Welcome, Summer. How are
Welcome.
you?
I'm doing, the little wave. I had to just do the little wave. Have to get our
Oh,
Friday started out good, right?
that's right. Get the energy all strong and out
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Whoop,
Happy
whoop, whoop,
Eve
whoop,
of the
whoop, whoop.
Fire Horse. No, wait. We're a couple day Eves. We're a couple of day Eves. But welcome to the Fire Horse
Okay.
New Year.
Yes. It's going to be a hot one. I'm going to be flying with the hot energy of a horse. We're swooing through the world.
Swooning
We're
in.
swooing. Is that a word?
It is now.
It is now. It's a Dana word. I'll add it to my dictionary.
All right, yep, the Dana
Yeah.
dictionary. All right,
The
that'll
Dana
work.
dictionary. Yes. Yes. So yeah, I'm excited for this year. I think
Hmm.
this is going to be a year of a lot of changes and things are going to be, I feel like once it I get on that horse, once that horse sets fire, we're going to be like on fire. We're going to be racing the race. We're going to be running. Things are going to happen this year for me.
So I started thinking about Hunger Games. When Kate and her person they're in the chariot and she's got the fire coming from her dress.
I haven't watched it, but okay.
Oh, well, you need to watch the Hunger Games. Like it's really like the last one is where they have that, but her dress is like when she twirls it, it's a fire. That's pretty cool. Anyway.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean,
So at one point,
yeah.
they're like there's a horse pulling their carriage, and they're standing in the back of the carriage, and her dress has got flames coming from it. So when you were talking about that, that's the envision I got. Like you're on the horse, and it's carrying you, and your flames are.
Yeah, we're on fire this
It's
year.
like, yeah, it's what I mean,
Yeah.
we're in 1 year, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of new things, and a lot of things. I mean, I'm saying a lot, a lot. Um, there's going to be many new beginnings.
Yep. I've already been feeling them. I've been feeling a lot of energy changing in me this year
Hmm.
already. I just like say it's slowly moving, but I'm feeling it um speeding up. I feel it
Nice.
speeding up. So I feel like this year is the year.
The year.
It's the year.
This year's the year.
It's
I've
the year
heard
of the
that.
horse.
Like it's the year of the horse.
The
I've
year
definitely
of the
heard
horse.
that this year is the year. Like I've not only heard it like in my own thoughts and meditation, but I've heard other people say that as well.
Yep.
So so yeah, I think
Last
that energy is with a lot of people, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think the energy is jumping into people and it's really growing. I've already seen this year my husband growing. My husband
Nice.
is now growing and it's been amazing to watch him taking those little
Can you give me
steps.
that recipe to share with my
Um, yeah, yeah. I think I could try to do that for you. Yeah, yeah. We'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
No, it's been a fantastic year so far. I mean, so much has changed within me that as I'm seeing the outside world changing now. Um, so it's been really cool.
Nice.
Really cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Nice. So speaking of energy, right? So this is all energy, the fire horse energy, the energy of the one for 2026. We're
Mm-hmm.
fixing, we're getting ready to move into the Pisces season if we haven't already. It hasn't
Yeah,
happened
that
yet,
I'm not.
right?
Um,
Yeah.
I don't
Mm-mm.
know. All that stuff is kind of confusing for me, so I'll trust you on that.
Oh yeah, don't trust me on it. So I just know that we're in the Aquarius season and the Pisces is next. I know that.
I know my husband
Uh,
is a Pisces, so that's and my sister and my dad and all of them are my whole family. Everybody's
Everybody's Pisces.
so yeah,
Okay.
everybody's Pisces. The whole world of my life is Pisces. I'm
Oh,
just
I'm
kidding.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just
No,
kidding.
it's all good. It's all good. We just have a ton of birthdays and anniversaries and just all kinds of stuff going on in March. So
I'm
we just
busy
got a
month. Yeah,
busy month.
I got a
Busy
busy
month. So
March too. I think that's kind of maybe that's what's kicking off our year is that busy March.
maybe it
Yeah, so I
is.
got a lot of things happening in March as well. Like I'm having to put some things to the side so I can take care of what needs to be taken care of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So energy. So energy. Wow. So we experience energy in so many different ways, right? Our own energy and how we manage and keep it healthy, keeping our chakras energized and in line. That's all done with energy.
Mm-hmm.
But then we can get effects from energy of other things, other people,
People, other beings.
other be. I know I was gonna like your little friend behind you,
I think I found a
right?
spot for him.
Nice. Yeah, because I can see him there. Like before, he would go in and out, so I couldn't
Oh,
see him. There you go. Oh, what's his name?
ah, I think I decided on Eugene.
Eugene. Hi,
Eugene.
Eugene.
He kind of feels like a Eugene.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there
that's a
he
sweet name.
is.
Okay. Well, hello, Eugene. Welcome to the show officially, even though you've been here for a while. Just in you're trying to get I love it.
Hello, Summer. Hello, Summer.
I love it. Oh my goodness. So,
Yeah. Telepathy is energy.
mhm, mhm.
Light language, as you spoke
Yes,
of. The light language is.
yes, yes. Reiki, there's a lot of energy healing, which is done through like Reiki. There's also like a quantum energy healing. I don't know a whole lot about, but it's done like in a quantum field where it can get your energy and treat your energy at different parallel existences.
Okay, I wasn't quite
Yeah,
sure how
that's
that worked,
that's
so yeah.
that's really deep, man. And so
Oh,
I
wow.
don't do that, but Reiki, most definitely. And then, like with my Reiki, I've noticed that the light language is starting to come in, and it's really funny.
So cool.
So, well, I've been doing light language for a minute, right? Not for a very long time, but let's say probably like 6 months. I've been doing light language, and this is what I've learned about it. One, once you get introduced to it and you are fascinated by it, you will receive it. In other words, I firmly believe that it will start coming to you and you can start speaking it as well. So,
So,
and what's going to happen is that you're going to feel the urge just to allow these sounds to come out.
so it's just
And
like
it
automatic writing. It just comes
kind
through
of,
in that. Oh,
hmm yeah. Yeah. So I was
ooh,
like really
it's
fascinated with it for a
fascinating.
while. And then all of a sudden, like I'm in my meditation, and I feel these, they're words, but they're not words, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they're not English spoken words. And so, what they say about light language is that it's coming from our galactic ancestors. So, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, all of them, right,
Mm-hmm.
is coming from our ancestors from there. and it's connected to, it's closer connected to source than what we are. And so it's an
Oh, wow.
enlightened language driven from closer beings to source energy. So whether that be your God, your angels, whatever you want to call it, right? So it's
Right.
at
Okay.
that level and when it comes down. And so the cool thing about it is that you don't have to understand it to receive the gift of it. In other words, it's not just hearing it, it's the energy that is created from hearing it that you receive, and you don't have to understand it to be able to receive the healing energy from the light language words that come out.
So how do you start? How do you? I suppose it's more like, what does it feel like when when it's coming through? Do you start saying it, or do you start signing, like doing the hand motions, or do you do both at the same time? And when I hear people doing that and then they speak English, or human language, and
Mhm.
are they're translating it, I'm
They're
assuming,
translating it. Hmm.
translating, so how do you know what they're saying? There. Did that come out okay?
Yeah, it comes out okay. Yeah. So I've seen it done a couple of different ways. And so I know someone who would write symbols, who would draw symbols, and then they would speak the light language, and then they would journal or write out in English words what came through. So that's how I've seen one person do it. I've seen others do exactly what you were just saying, that the light language comes through and then they speak it, in English words so that you can understand. For
Mhm.
me, my experience is it seems like the overlay is both at the same time. So I'm speaking the light language, but I'm hearing the English version of that. I have not gotten to the point to where I can do the light language and then tell you exactly what's being said. I can give you a recap, like a highlight, but I can't tell you like phrase for phrase because the light language comes in so fast and the
Mhm.
English words are coming in at the same time to where I lose the translation if I have to stop and try to tell you. So I haven't gotten to that point yet, you know, but it's getting better.
Good.
Right, like it gets better at it. But literally, like I'm saying the light language and I'm understanding what it's meaning in our words at the same time. But it comes through
Wow.
so quickly. It's like a huge download, whoop, right? And I'm trying. Usually, I just have an understanding. I may not know word for word, but it's just kind of like I have an overall understanding. But the hands happen at the same time for me. So you'll see my hands doing whatever. And in Reiki, what's interesting is I'm already using my hands in Reiki, right? So I'm trying to I'm going to back up a little bit. So, like, I'm using my hands in Reiki to feel the energy of the person. Then all of a sudden, this light language comes out, and my hands start doing whatever, and my hand ends up going up
Right.
and I'm drawing symbols and things with my hands in the light language. And the light language I say really, 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 really quiet because I don't know. I say it so softly, or sometimes I'm just like mouthing the words instead of allowing the whole sound to come out because the person on the table may not know what light language is. And I don't want to freak them out because I feel like I'm some kind of witch doctor when I'm doing it. So I'm just like, psst, psst,
Maybe
psst,
it's
psst, psst.
time now that you just explain
Mm.
to your client
So
before
very
they lay
interesting.
down, I am working, light language is now coming through, and explain it to him so that if they start hearing it, they'll know
Very
and they
interesting
won't.
that you say that because I have an appointment tomorrow morning. I have a Reiki appointment tomorrow morning, And I already know that light language is going to be a very, very inbred part of
Okay.
that session. So I'm just going to have to tell them up front. Sorry, I don't mean to freak you out, but this is going to happen.
Yeah, just be
You
prepared
know,
for it. I'm
yeah,
not,
they,
yeah,
well, I mean, this person has seen me several times, like they're almost a regular, so it shouldn't be
good.
too hard to tell them. But if somebody's like brand new, I mean, I'm still kind of like really nervous around it because I mean, only 6 months, that's still very new, right?
Yeah.
I normally do it when I'm in my car. So driving to and from
Oh
work is
no.
usually when it comes out.
Oh
And
no.
it's, yeah.
You gotta be careful. You'll be doing this and your car's gonna
Usually
be
I have
doing
like one hand
this.
on the wheel and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
so I do have, and
Be careful.
also my car is a little bit self drive. Like I can put it on drive assist and it will stay in the lanes. So
Okay.
it won't like, and it will, I mean, yeah, it'll turn curves, right? It's not a full self drive like the Teslas are, but it's really close to it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it will holler at me if there's a close crash. It'll like beep 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 beep. Like, yeah, you. It's crazy.
Be careful. Now I'm gonna be careful.
It's not like that happens on. But anyway, so I bought this audiobook on light language. I should I if I mention it in it, I guess I better like tell you what it is, right? Um, I'm pulling up my library so I can see. Um, healing with light language. Just an audio book, healing with light language. And in there, they started talking about ticks,
Oh,
ticks, ticks. And so I'm like, okay. And then, like a little later, I start doing, light language comes through, and then some of those little ticks and clicks started coming through. Literally, I sounded like your friend there, like maybe what they would sound like, right? Um, I felt it right here on my heart chakra. It was really strong. It was extremely powerful.
mm,
Um, and like I'd have to breathe through it, right? Like deep breaths and really just breathe through it so I could
wow.
feel the energetic shift that was taking place because of it,
Wow.
and so in light language comes from the heart,
The heart.
right? Yeah. And so it was just amazing. Now I've only done it for me. I have not done it for anyone else. The click things, but they were really like I'd have to stop and be like, oh no, that's enough, right? And just calm down from it, allow my energy to calm down from it, allow my heartbeat to calm down from it, and then approach it again. But each time it was like, oh, that's enough,
Yeah. You got to build up
because
to it.
it was a lot. Yeah, it
Wow.
was a lot. It was a lot.
Wow. That's awesome. When you get there, you got to let me know because I love listening to light language. It's
Oh, I mean,
so
I've done
beautiful.
light language for people. I just haven't done the ticks and the
Oh, the
clicks.
ticks.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I haven't done those. Now I've done light language for people. Like, so if my channeling groups, so I hold in person and virtual channeling groups. And the in person ones, I will channel and I'll allow that light language to come through.
wow. Wow.
So
That's really cool. That's
Yeah.
really
And
cool. I
so
love light
it is
language.
kind of cool, right? But what it is like anytime you're channeling, you know, a spirit, an entity, like you feel it coming from the back. It all, you know, I always feel it like coming from the back. Now, this is completely different from like mediumship or connecting with spirit. Like they're always like here, right?
Okay.
But when I'm channeling and I'm allowing them to come in to me to
Mm-hmm.
communicate, I feel it. I feel it from the back coming forward into.
Okay.
And but the light language when it comes through, like I can feel it mostly like all in here, like in my like from my jaws down to my throat. I can feel it. And it's like this strong urge just to let these noises come out.
Oh, wow.
And so at some point you just have to trust and you have to let go of control and just allow it to flow.
All right. Okay. It's that trust word again.
Trust.
Trust. It's a big word. Big, 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 big word in this. What do you call this? I always get stuck when get to that spot. What do you call this? Into the spiritual realm or the spiritual what do what do we call all of this? I know that's been like a while and yet I still what is this?
Integration into what and who we truly are.
Just yeah, when you're saying when you're talking to somebody, what do you say? I mean, this is
I mean, I like to say I'm translator of spirit, right? So when I'm
translator of
channeling,
spirit.
that's what I always went to the beginning because I hated the stigma around medium or psychic. Like when you say there's an automatic bias and stigmatism around those words. So when I first started, I always considered myself just as translator of spirit. I
Okay.
mean, it is,
Yeah, it
right?
is.
So, but what is it truly like if you want to like, because when you were asking what is it, the thing that I was hearing was is an integration to who and what we are.
Okay.
So more and more people are going to step into these gifts and be able to do things with them. You ready? Mm.
Oh, you bringing them in?
Disha sakala karbo papa para ki karbo po sala sira papa shita ta shopo para kara ti kala papa para ki kala ka shila ma papa para ki karbo po shup para bisa sala kala pa shata pa si sakala pa po papa kala papa ki kala kara si. So as a collective, we're all moving there. Some of us will get there sooner and integrate faster than others, but as a collective and as our vibrations continue to rise, we'll all get there. There is more in that too, but that's basically.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
I don't sing. I don't sing the light language. I know people who do. I don't sing the light language.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. But I'm just
That's
saying,
okay.
there are people that do, and it's absolutely beautiful. You don't want to hear this sing.
I'm sure you are fine with your singing.
I have a witness in the other room. He'll tell you. Nope.
I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure you're fine. Uh, So that was really cool. I have never seen you do that, and I think that
No.
is so cool. I love watching that. I love that. how it just always just so flowy. It's just
So flowy.
so flowy. It just, I don't know. It's just beautiful.
And
I
it's
think
just
it's
kind of
really
like,
cool.
it's just a whole bunch of like nothing. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's, it sounds like a whole bunch of
From a
nothing.
human standpoint,
Yeah.
from a human standpoint, yeah, it does kind of sound like just a bunch of
Gibberish.
gibber, kind of.
Yeah.
But I know that there's so much meaning and so much understanding and so much in
Behind
what
it.
there's yeah, behind it.
First time I heard
It's
it,
so
have you
beautiful.
ever seen the movie Fifth Element?
All right, everyone. I don't watch TV and I don't watch many movies.
So Fifth Element was like back in the 90s.
Oh, I have to write that
It's
one
a
down too.
Fifth Element. And so there's the perfect being. That's how she speaks when she starts speaking. And it's just like when I first time I heard light language, it reminded me of the character in Fifth Element who was the perfect specimen, the perfect being.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'll add that
So you
one
have to
onto
watch
my
it.
list.
You have to watch it. You hadn't seen that? That's like it's actually a pretty good. It's actually a pretty good movie.
I
All right.
It's so funny. People will ask me, "Have you seen this movie? Have you seen this movie? Have you watched this show? Have you seen this? Have you seen this?" I'm like, "No, no, no, no."
You starting to
So,
feel you're a little sheltered. I was kidding.
well, I don't watch movies a whole lot, and I've never watched TV a whole lot, so I just not there.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, this is the older one, so no,
I'll have to
but
see
it's
if I
pretty
can
cool.
find it. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, you will. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Bruce Willis is in it.
here we go with Bruce again. He's been a big topic here lately.
Okay, yeah, he's going through some major stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, my
So
sister was just talking about a movie and she's like, "Have you seen this?" No. "Have you seen this?" No. "Have you seen this?" No. She goes, "Well, I'm ordering it for you. It's going to be here tomorrow." So it's like,
that's what you get for telling her to order a book first. Or did you order the book for her? Now she's like ordering all these movies for you because you're making her.
no, I just bring these things up to her and then she went and
Hmm.
got the book, so she's loving your book. And yeah, but we were just talking about these, UFO movies and, all this stuff and like The Sixth
Yeah.
Sense and all of that. And she goes, "Oh, you got to
Oh
watch this
yeah.
one. You got to watch this one." And I'm like, "I've never seen it." She goes, "Okay, I'm on Amazon. I got it." I'm like, "You don't have
Never seen it.
to." So,
Oh my
okay.
goodness. I
So
don't know. I'm
yeah,
a big movie thing. So yeah, I'm like I love movies. So
yeah.
all right.
Back to our energy.
Energy.
Energy. It's so cool feeling energy. When I go through my mantra in the morning, I bring God's light through me. I bring His healing energy and I bring His unconditional love and I bring all of this stuff through to me. And I have it go through each of my chakras, starting from the top going down. It's so cool when you start feeling that each one, you feel that energy in there as you go down. It feels so cool.
It's pretty
So cool.
amazing. Yeah.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way down.
So when you do this, do you focus on anything or do you just ask for it?
I I ask for it to come down and depends how awake I am because I'm doing this when I first wake up. So sometimes I'm like monkey minding. I go all crazy. But
Mhm.
when I can get my focus and everything ready, I bring it all the way through and then I send it down to earth So I soak me and my aura
Hmm.
with this light, and then I send it down to Earth, and I soak Earth all the way through, and then we send it out to the cosmos, this light.
Nice.
So we send it all the way through.
So, do you visualize the light or do you just feel it?
I try to visualize it, and then I feel it going through my chakras. I
Okay.
feel my chakras vibrating as it goes through. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so then when it goes down through Earth, we go to the core of Earth and we soak it clear out to the edge. And then once the Earth is soaked in it and I'm soaked in it, then we send it out to the cosmos and soak the cosmos with it.
Nice.
So,
Very nice. And
yeah.
so, I didn't know this because I'm very visual. Like you asked me to visualize something, and whoa, I mean, it is like 3D right there. I can visual it, I can feel it, I can sense it, all of that. But there's some people who don't visualize very well or not at all.
Very true.
And so,
Hmm.
very true. And so, I had this lady, and she's like, well, what do you do when you can't visualize it? So, I would say, imagine feeling the warmth of the sunlight moving down your body,
Hmm.
and imagine, that, and it just washing all over you, and down into our
Yeah.
Mother Earth. You don't have to visualize, you can
Hmm.
feel.
Yeah.
So if you invite your body to feel that, and it's okay. Like I would tell somebody, like if they're new at it, it's okay if it doesn't happen the first time.
Hmm.
Just keep trying because eventually it'll all click, right?
Yeah.
It'll make sense and you will find what works for you. But
Hmm.
what a technique that works for Dana and a technique that works for me may not work for everyone. And so
Hmm.
try different techniques.
Yeah.
If you get an idea of what something may feel like or what you get an idea of what may work, try and see. Nobody knows better than you what works for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Do what works for you. Do what you do. Do you.
Right. Do you?
Do you, because you can't do anybody else, because everyone has their own like fingerprint in this, in all of this.
Yeah.
So you will find your own special way of connecting.
Connecting. Yeah. And there's no right way or wrong way. And I would say, go to
No.
different teachers and learn their way because eventually you'll find something that resonates with you,
Hmm.
or you'll find something that somewhat resonates with you, but you just add your flavor to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a very cool thing.
So, yeah. So
Energy
it's
is so awesome.
amazing. So I wish we had a big room here so I could show you like the dowsing rods and how you can use dowsing rods to see your own energy.
Mm.
I'll have to see about how I can do that um, and bring it on video because I got a feeling, I don't have them in here with me, but I have a feeling that if I got my dowsing rods and if I set them up here and if I told you to push your energy to those rods, you could make a move even though we're virtually.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll have to find mine. I know I had some.
Well, mine are in the car. I'm going to need them tomorrow. So they're already packed up in the car.
No, I thought I had them maybe right here with me. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to find mine and or make me
We'll have
another
to,
pair.
right? We'll have to test that theory, right? But you can, so
Yeah.
basically what I do is like you get dowsing rods and I'll have them like in my hand and they'll be like going straight. And then the other person will be on the other side of the room. And I'll tell them, the first thing I'll say is find a spot somewhere between the two of us and create a bubble coming from your center core. Create a bubble to that spot, but don't tell me where that spot is. Just tell me when you're ready.
Mm,
And so they'll be like,
okay.
okay, I'm ready. And so I'll start walking, and the rods will be like this. And as I'm moving closer to them, those rods will open up. And then they'll stop. And then when they get like this, I stop and I'll be like, is this where your bubble starts? And they'll be like, yes. And I'll be like, okay, pull your bubble back. And so they'll pull it back and the rods will go back straight. And then
So
I'll tell
cool.
them, it is so cool. And especially like when they're doing it, because then I'll tell them, push out your bubble as hard as you can towards me. And they'll push the bubble out. And I've had somebody do it where the rods came back and slapped me in the shoulders. I
Nice.
mean, it was like boom. And I'm just like, thank you.
Very cool.
So what it does
Yeah.
is it teaches somebody how they can control their own energy. And so my thing is the importance thing about this is there is twofold. One, if there's bad negative energy in the room and you feel that you need to be more protected, you can pull your bubble in closer to you so their
Oh,
energy
very
doesn't
cool.
mix with yours. Yeah. You pull your
Oh,
bubble in closer so it's more contained, right? Especially if you're like at the
okay.
mall. Let's just say at a mall or at a restaurant and there's like, hundreds of people around, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want your energy mixing in with their energy. Pull your bubble nice and close, right? So it's right here and it's safe. But I've also stepped into a room and there'll only be a few people in there, and you've had that energy where you've heard it like you could cut it with a knife, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to soften the energy in that room, you can, but you have to pull in that light energy that you were talking about earlier, right? You
Okay.
got to pull in that unconditional love energy, that high, vibrant energy to where you feel it all within your essence, and then you push it out across the room,
There you go. Okay.
right? And then it
Yeah.
fills up the whole room. But you're doing it with intention, right? You're doing it with
Right.
intention to change the energy that everybody is dealing with. But it has to be strong enough within you to be able to make the difference across.
To make it through.
So
Right.
if you're in a bad, grumpy mood and mad at the world, let's keep our energy close so you
So we're
don't
not
disrupt other,
spreading it.
not spreading it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, like, I got another half in there and his energy is all over the stinking place. And literally I've gone up to here, I was like, you gotta pull that stuff in. I'm like, that's a mess. You need to pull that in. So usually people who are very unaware of their energy is out there and it's flying around loosey goosey and it's getting
Yeah.
all into your space.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. Very
Yeah.
true. Yes.
Yeah. And so then how
Yes.
do you keep it out of your space?
You bring it in
You bring
closer, and
yourself.
you feel it in more of the light of
Same
unconditional
thing like
love.
you do in the morning. It's like that
Mm-hmm.
grounding helps with that, right? When you ground in the morning, you're creating a protective energy around you.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, so like basically I will throw up a shield and it's going to be like, oh no, it's going to be very hard to get through. I was trying to think of some like fancy word.
Oh, Summer, you and I are so much alike. What's that fancy word? I can't even think. Let's go back to beginners.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Sure. I don't have to know English basic. I don't even know basic words right now. It's like,
It's
oh
okay.
my
I
god.
stay with my English 101.
I was trying so hard.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my god.
We still love you.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Oh,
it's okay. I have
thanks.
my Dana dictionary all the time. It keeps building and building and building.
I may add some words to your dictionary.
I have lots of words to my dictionary. Oh my goodness. I don't even know them all yet. I'm always coming up with a new one.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
what were we
Oh,
talking about? Your fancy
yeah.
word. What fancy word were you trying to think of?
I was trying to think of something like really protective, right? Like a shield, a dome. And it's funny because I was like, well, what's another word for like a dome and a shield? And I thought bomb shelter. No, that's not it. And then crazy Notre Dame. And I'm like, that's what? That's not anything. That's a football team or something, right? I mean, I don't know. A
College,
school,
I
I don't
think.
know.
Like,
A
college.
college, yeah. I mean, like, what does that have to do with anything? Notre Dame. What? That made no sense at all. I was like, okay, maybe just real protective. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey.
Really hard to get through. Maybe
Eugene.
they're Eugene. There we go.
Eugene.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Oh my.
So anyway, protecting your energy is really important because it's a well-being for us, right? It
Hmm.
keeps us well. If you're
Keeps us safe.
empathic, keeps us safe. If you're
Hmm.
empathic, you will feel everybody else's feelings. And that can
Yeah.
be extremely overwhelming.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't feel people's feelings, but I like read their feelings.
Hmm.
Like I look at them and I can see kind of how they are, what their
You can see
feelings
their
are, and
energy.
yeah, maybe that's what I'm
I
doing.
mean, it's still
I'm
their energies. Their feelings are still, I mean, it's still a part of their energy, right?
right, right. Yeah.
Our aura is a part of our energy field.
Hmm.
And so, like, if you're practicing seeing, watching, and looking at auras, notice what colors stand out the most,
Hmm.
right? Because all those colors mean something, right?
Right, right.
Um, the darker or the muddier they are, then that means there's really something going on, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
And then, yeah. Um, and
Seeing, like,
then seeing, so see energy. Tell me about your experiences on seeing energies in
mm,
general.
I have seen, I've had a man come by me and tap my clipboard. And so I felt my clipboard bounce, like somebody would come up and just knock your a book or something that you're holding. They just
Mm-hmm.
tap it and it feels that heaviness. He came by and did that, and I looked up to see who did it, And it was this a former employee that used to work there, and he had passed away. And he walked by, I saw him in jeans and like a like a plaid shirt, kind of like. But he was walking away from me, so I didn't get to see too much of him before he was gone. And I have seen apparitions behind supervisors when we had meetings outside. Those were like a white shadow. They looked like a shadow, but they were just all white, like a whole, instead of like a black shadow that you would see if you were standing in the
Mm-hmm.
sun and you look behind you and there's your shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it would be like that, but it was a white, all white. I
I've
have,
seen that. I've
yeah,
seen that. I had a boss one time, and every time he got up to speak, you could see like a white silhouette of him.
yeah. One time I saw three of them around him.
Wow.
There was three of them around them. So there was one that was, let me see if I could get this, about where Eugene is.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one kind of like on the other side. Oh no, my camera's always so messed up with me. On the other side of him, off to that side. And then
Mm-hmm.
there was another one that was like behind him. And this guy was a character. He would like go up, come out from behind my supervisor, and then he would bounce back. Then he'd come out, and then he'd bounce back, like playing
Oh, that's
peekaboo.
funny. Yeah, that's
So
funny.
he did, I see that, and I usually see white. So like I could see white around like trees, like the like a shadow around the trees, like an outline of the trees, but it's all
Mm-hmm.
in white. So I see that. Um, I see, I was talking with a friend of mine last week about this. I see like, I don't know if you get this very often for those that are around snow. If you have ever seen diamond dust is what it's called, and it's just like very small little flakes. They're so frozen that it just looks like dust falling, and they just sparkle as it's falling. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Um, if you've seen that, you'll kind of get a gist of what I can see sometimes when I'm outside. So you see all that, but it's like a blizzard. They're not just falling down. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
blizzard. They're like going all over the
All over the
place,
place.
all different
Yeah.
directions. Some of them are like a green, some are like a blue, some have like a black tail to it, kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
shooting star or something like that. So it has like a black tail as it's moving, but it's just like they're just moving really fast.
Oh,
So
that's pretty
I'm being
cool.
told that's energy to where it's
Yeah.
trying to manifest. Is that what you get?
Oh,
Because
wow.
it's like trying to manifest.
I don't
Um,
know. I've never seen anything like that.
oh, it's beautiful, but I always kind of wondered if it was my eyes. But now I'm understanding it's not my eyes. It's actually I'm seeing the energy in the air. I'm seeing it
Oh, that's pretty cool.
flying all over.
So I've seen energy in the air, but it doesn't look like that. So for me, it looks more like, so in the summertime, you can see the heat waves coming up from the pavement.
Mm-hmm.
So mine's more like that.
Okay.
Mine's more like translucent waves,
Okay.
and they'll take a form, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's,
That's cool.
but no, not the. I've seen the white silhouette behind someone before, and I've seen, like, of course, the aura and stuff like that. But in regards to the dusting and the movement of the particles and the different colors, no, I haven't experienced that. That's pretty amazing, though.
It's really cool. It's really super cool. It's hard to I'm trying to explain it to my husband how it looks. And that's what I could
Hmm.
come up with because, he's a weatherman. He's my paperless meteorologist. So, um, I know that he knows what diamond dust is. So, it's just one of those really cool things that you watch in the
Hmm.
wintertime. And that's the only thing I could think of is diamond dust in a blizzard.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
So,
cool. Yeah, we don't get
yeah.
diamond dust down here.
Oh, you got to see it.
We
You got to come
barely.
up here and have see some diamond dust.
See, the thing is though, is that snow word, that
The S word.
the S word, that
Four letter
doesn't
S word is what we call it.
that doesn't sit well with my own energy or my own body temperature capabilities. Let me tell you,
That's why I have this on. It's
It's
kind of chilly.
70 degrees in here and I'm cold. Like,
Oh my. This
yeah,
when
no.
I came down, oh wait, let's see. Looks like it's 64 down here.
Oh my
And it's kind of
God.
64 down here. But
No.
outside it was when I came down here, what was it? It was like 20 23, I think
Like,
it was, or
what?
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
No.
So that's why I have the jacket on. It's like I'm gonna get cold down there. I've got my blanket. I got two blankets on my lap right here, trying to stay warm.
No, no.
Yeah.
The high today was like 78.
Oh, that's
And
when
it's
we.
probably, I don't know what the temperature is like. I'd have to pull up like the weather channel and see.
I think it probably got up to.
Yeah, it's
Well, no, we.
64 outside and I'm inside at 70 and cold. Not 28 and 64.
Well, 64 is in my basement. Oh,
It's
it's
still,
kind
that's
of
cold.
chilly.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of chilly, but yeah, it's it's really not that bad. Today wasn't all that bad. I mean, you had a little jacket on. That's pretty much this jacket that I had on here, but not too
What
bad.
was your high today? I know that wasn't 28 wasn't your high today, was it?
We did not get to freezing, which was 32. We did not get to that.
You didn't get
We were
up to freezing?
no, we were under freezing, so we were in the 20s today. Yeah.
Bless you, child.
No, that's why we have our fireplace. Where is it? My
Yeah.
fireplace right there. See?
Yep. Yep. No. I
Yeah. No,
no.
it's
I was mm-mm. Yeah, I've seen on the news where all these places are getting snow and cold weather, and I'm glad it's not us. That's all I
yeah.
gotta say about that. Yeah,
It's
no,
yeah,
I
get
think
used to
that
it.
I don't live far enough in the South. Like I could go to like St. Croix, St. Thomas, and be perfectly happy.
You're funny.
Maybe to the equator and be perfectly happy. Like,
Yeah, yeah. My husband is kind of set on St. Martin.
oh
Yeah.
yes, I'm going on a cruise in April, and we're going to be going to St. Thomas. I can't wait.
So exciting. So
Yeah,
exciting.
I love St. Thomas and St. Croix. Like, if I won the lottery, that's where I would be.
Yeah.
So if I win the lottery, you know where to find me.
I think so far with the places we've been, I think St. Lucia would be my favorite place.
Okay, I've never been there, so I don't. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, I should say, no, it's a horrible place. Don't go there.
okay. You're not convincing. Your energy is saying everything else.
If I say I like it, then people will move there. Don't go there. It's a
Okay.
bad place. It's a bad place. Don't go there. Don't go there. It's very nasty.
So we used to take we used to do a liveaboard on a sailboat um for like 2 weeks out of the year. And we would fly down to Nassau, Bahamas. We would get on a sailboat and sail all the way down to San Salvador.
That would be so
Every
cool.
year we would pass by this island and the captain would be like, "That's Johnny Depp's island." I was like, "Captain Jack Sparrow's island?" Right? Because there's a big difference between Johnny Depp and Captain Jack Sparrow, right? And so I'd be like, "Just get me close enough so I could put on my dive gear and then just swim to the island and
And stay there.
just stay there."
And you guys could kind of move along,
Yep.
and I'll stay
See
here.
you later. Yeah. I
Pick
fell
me up on the
overboard.
other
You
side.
didn't.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah. No.
Mm.
Yeah. They never fell for it.
Well, I take it you didn't fall for it either because, you know, you're
It
still
was a
here.
little bit.
You didn't
I'm
fall
still.
overboard. You didn't
Well, it had
fall.
been a long. I didn't fall overboard yet, and it would have been a long swim. And then there's like sharks in those waters, and me and sharks
Oh,
don't get along, and so that's
yeah,
why they
you
would have to
don't.
get me pretty close. So,
Yeah, like at the
mhm,
beach.
yeah,
Yeah.
close enough to where I could just meander my way to the beach and be like, "Oh, oh, I lost my boat. I'm deserted on this island. Oh,
Oh.
Jack Sparrow, can you help me?" So you've heard of me. Okay, we've
You're
got
funny.
way, way off track.
When don't we? Um, energy. Energy. No,
Energy.
energy is really cool. I love energy.
It is.
I'm excited to see more of it. I'm excited to get
I
more
love when,
physical
I mean,
movement.
I
It's
don't
so
love
awesome.
because it's a little bit annoying, but it's kind of interesting when it messes with our electronics, when it makes everything go a little crazy. Lights
Yeah.
flicker, your sound doesn't work, your visual doesn't work, your phone crashes for no reason. Or
Yeah.
if you'll be in the middle of a conversation, you haven't moved, the person on the other phone hasn't moved, and then all of a sudden they can't hear like whatever you're saying. Or they're saying something, the only thing you hear is gerbil, 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 gerbil. And you be like, "What did you just say?"
Yep. Yep. I
Right?
love it.
And
I
then it
mean,
doesn't
it's
even
really
come
cool.
out again. So it's like, clearly there's something there I'm not supposed to hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, yeah,
So,
no, I love it. And I think that with our technology increasing, I kind of wonder if that allows for more energetic interruptions.
I believe that. I believe that's gonna happen. I mean, it's happening now.
Yeah.
It's happening now, so why wouldn't it happen?
Why wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So practice protecting your energy, grounding yourself,
Oh, yes.
getting other energies out of you. Oh my goodness. So what had happened? So, like how many times have you like been around somebody and you just felt icky afterwards? Like you feel like you needed a shower after
Smokers or energy? No, I'm just kidding.
energy.
Sorry, I should not have said that.
No, it's
Um,
fine.
um, yeah,
Or
I
you're just
can,
like, "Ugh, just get that." Yeah. So
yeah, I can
so
probably
there's a lot of
do it.
techniques that you can use to kind of like clear unwanted energy from you. You can, of course, do the white light that Dana talked about earlier, like pulling it down into all of your chakras. Visualize yourself in a shower, right?
Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah, and washing away the energy. But you can also kind of like rake the energy. And so rake it, like hold up your arms and just like rake the energy, right? And or on top of your arms, like rake the energy and get it out. That'll help. Um, bells, chimes, that helps. When I
Okay.
do Reiki, I clear the room with sound
Okay.
and clean it. Or you can use spray. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
I make spray um, that you can use to clear the energy. If you don't want to make your spray, you can get like rose spray or Florida spray. Can you hear that? Did you just hear that?
No.
Mm. I just had a somebody just message just made a loud noise on my end. Energy it just made a loud noise on my.
Just there you go. So here's a question.
Hmm.
So we are on, if you were on the verge of moving into channeling,
Hmm.
could you have your voice crack? Does would your
Hmm.
is it possible that your voice would crack or feel like there's frogs in it or that kind of thing going on?
Hmm. Yeah. Just in general, or when the channeling begins.
In general.
Maybe that could be the energy if you're opening up to allowing that energy through. I'm going to say yes. When you actually start channeling, so there's a conscious channel and there's a trance channel. So a conscious channel is just like if I'm sitting here talking and then spirit comes through and uses my voice to talk. And then the trance channel is when I'm not here, like consciously I'm not here, and I allow it to come through. I have done conscious channel and I've had an energy come through so strong that I feel like my throat was turning inside outwards on the inside. Like I couldn't come up with the words, and I was kind of like I couldn't. My body couldn't formulate the same sounds that the channel was trying to convey or bring through. And literally, it felt like my throat was like being like turned inside out. Like I felt like I was kind of like choking on the words as well. And it was really strange.
Hmm.
Your voice can change when you're channeling.
Yes, yes, I have heard that. That's why I'm wondering if the crackling in the voice sometimes could be a possible working
Could.
on
Um,
channeling.
it could. I think so. Because, like, I know my voice changes, my demeanor changes depending on who I'm channeling, the tone of my voice changes. And what's really interesting is that I'll record, like, I'll turn my computer on and I'll video record to channel. And what's really interesting is the voices that I'm hearing and translating do not come through the same way. They don't come out of my mouth the same way that I'm hearing them,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
right? And so, like I was doing it one time, I was like, "Oh wow, I've never heard that voice before. How did it sound to you?" And they're like, "You just sounded like you always do." And I was like, "No, what I heard did not sound like."
Not me.
Right. Yeah. Um so it's pretty interesting. The weirdest thing, cuz I've been channeling for a while. I'm trying to think. This is 25. So
26.
since like 2017, I've been channeling.
Well,
And I mean, it's progressed over the years, right?
right.
And so, but it's gotten stronger in the last year. And there was one time where I was channeling a message for a client, and it was kind of like her and the channel were having a conversation back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I went somewhere else. And when I realized I wasn't in my body anymore, like consciously wasn't in my body anymore, and I like went somewhere else, I grabbed hold of the chair and brought myself back instantaneously. And the channel stopped, and I'm sitting there, and I come back, and I'm kind of lost. Like, it took me a minute to realize I was back in the room and sitting in my chair with the client sitting across from me. And the client's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just like, it took me a few moments to respond to her. And it's just like, yeah, I went somewhere else and I saw things and I experienced things. Because normally I'm just kind of like still here, but observing what's going on.
Yeah.
But that time I went somewhere else. And I have not allowed myself to go that somewhere else again. It's
Yeah.
a little freaky when it happens. And so
Yeah.
normally I'm very much a part of it. Like I sit back, but I'm observing and I'm wondering, well, that sounds weird, or why am I doing this, and why are my hands doing that, and like I'm asking questions and observing while the channel's talking.
Wow. So, do you feel like when that happens, do you think that's almost kind of like this, almost the same feel as a NDE would happen because they're leaving the body? Or is this more of just an out of body experience?
um, I think an NDE is very different from that because I was still like that one. It was my regular channeling where I just take a back seat. I don't actually leave. I'm still here, but I'm just in the background, right? That one
Right.
time where I did go somewhere else, I don't know because I've never had a near death experience, so I don't know. But it seems to me like I was still very much tethered.
That's the key word. It's the tethering. So if you have a OBE or um, near death experience, you are not tethered to your body.
Right.
But as doing a channel, you're still tethered.
You're
You're
still
just,
tethered to it.
okay. So that's the
Yeah. Because
key
I
word
wouldn't
there.
go to the other side like near death experiencers do, right? Because they go
Right,
through the tunnel and they go through the other side and then they see, either, a Jesus or a heavenly figure, family members or something like that, right? And so no,
right.
mine felt more like I was somewhere in the ether.
Okay.
Don't ask me what that means because I don't know what that means. I feel like I was like somewhere in between here and there. And I was being shown things, but I was still very much still attached. Because otherwise, I couldn't have just like, grabbed hold
Come
of something
back.
physical to bring me back. Yeah. And it was like, I mean, it was instantaneous. Like, that's too slow of how quick it happened. Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of
Maybe
energy, speaking of energy, my alarm just went off that my sister's going to give me some Reiki tonight.
nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah. So I should probably start hitting
Yeah. Go
myself
get
up,
that
but
done because
yeah.
I love doing Reiki. I love doing Reiki. I especially love doing them for animals. Distant Reiki with animals are amazing.
Mm,
And I'll give a little feedback to the clients, about their fur babies. And they'll be like, they'll tell me, we can tell a difference. We can see that they're acting different. We can see that they're feeling better. So
yeah.
it definitely works. It definitely works.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, enjoy your
it's been
Reiki.
going all right.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna go get myself ready and
Yeah.
woohoo. Well,
Woohoo.
this is all powerful.
All powerful.
All powerful.
Check out the show
So,
notes and I'll leave our websites in there so you can check out more about what we do. And we'll see you next time.
all right. Have fun with
All
your
right.
energy and be safe.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye,
Bye,
guys.